Hello and welcome to Chengi's World. I am Chengi and you, my precious one, are my world, of course. Welcome. Today we're talking about when the ex is still in the background. And I'm here with, of course, our fabulous and beautiful blonde, Sharnie from Australia. Hello, Sharnie. So all of you know by now that Sharnie is the head coach for you women, here to teach you how to present as a high value, high self-worth, and a high status woman that men find irresistible. So she's going to be helping you out, answering your questions, and you can find her in the description link below. Book a discovery call with her, and she will be more than happy to help you out with the boys. Can I get an amen? Amen. Okay. Amen, Sharnie. Okie dokie. So today's topic is really nice, it's juicy, and we're just going to get a really good perspective from Sharnie. So, Sharnie, welcome to Chengi's World. Again, welcome to another video.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And hello to all the lovely ladies out there. I look forward to meeting you all soon.
Yay! I'm sure they can't wait to meet you too. It's going to be fun times in Chengi's World, I tell ya, people, I tell ya. Okay. So, Sharnie, the ex is still in the background. Why does this matter? Why does it even matter, according to you?
Yeah, I think it matters because it shows that he's still emotionally unavailable at this time. If she's still there lurking around in the shadows, if they're still texting, if he's still sort of pining away for her, it's really a clear signal that he's really not emotionally available yet, and that he's still not over her. So he's never going to be fully open up to you. In a relationship yet. He's just not ready. He hasn't let go of that flame yet for her. And I think it's particularly worse when someone is just been divorced as well, or if they have been married, it makes it even worse. And if they've got kids together, I think that makes that sort of separation even worse as well. So yeah, but when someone's still texting the other person, or when they're still kind of in contact, or even if he's just still holding a flame for her and not completely over her, it can really destroy your own self-confidence as well. And it can make you feel like you're not good enough. But really, he's just not emotionally available yet. But I know myself, I've been in these situations multiple times, and it's not a nice feeling, and it's not a good feeling to find yourself in that sort of situation. But yeah, but to me, it's a signal he's not ready to move on yet.
And that's fair enough, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to be with an emotionally unavailable man. So, Sharnie, most guys will have the ex about and won't want you to know. They'll keep it a secret, or they don't even realize that they're still pining over her. So, how does a girl figure this out without becoming low value and checking through his phones and snooping in his business? How do you maintain high value, and what are the signs that you can look out for that this person is just really not over their ex?
Good question. I think for me, it's always been an energetic feeling. Yeah. Just a feeling that I have that there's someone else somewhere. Or it's even sometimes the way he will talk about her. I now know when I'm on a date with a guy, if he mentions her name in conversation on the first, second, third date, and if he still references her as Linda and I went to, or Lauren and I, then he's still holding a flame for her. He's still not over her. So for me, that's a number one signal. I always listen for that, because in my opinion, unless I'm in a serious relationship with a man and he's got kids and she's coming and doing drop off or something, I should not ever know the ex's name. Yeah. So for me, I would never refer to my ex-husband in name to my partner or to someone I'm dating. He's my ex-husband if they ask me, but I would never say his name. So to me, that's a clear signal. But it's also just an energetic thing, because he's not going to be fully emotionally available to me, and he's not going to be really moving the relationship forward at the correct pace and speed. He's always going to be kind of pulling back, moving forward, coming back, and feeling really uncertain about the relationship. So that's another sign to me, that he's still got someone else there somewhere. But
Yeah.
usually they'll talk about her.
Yeah.
That's my personal experience anyway. I know her very intimately, yet I've not ever actually met her because they're
That's
still talking about her.
That is a very good and very, very clear sign that when I loved it when you said that her name, you shouldn't know her name so well, right? In the first date or the second date, because names are very personal, you know, very, and you're right, you know, when a relationship is over, we tend to refer to them as my ex, you know,
Yeah.
but when we're like, Daniel, you know, Daniel used to do this, and you know, that person is still very present, especially. So I think that definitely one of the big signs is he'll talk about her very early on, if not on the first date, right?
Yeah.
She will come up a lot in conversation, so that's a really good one. Her name will come up a lot in conversation, and the most important one that God gave every last one of us is the gut feeling, which is what Sean is referring to as that energy, that energetic feeling. That always comes first, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It always
Yeah.
comes first. If you suspect it, unless of course you are one of these people that you know and you're neurotic and you're paranoid about everything. But assuming you are a level-headed woman, chances are that if you suspect it, it's probably there. Now, Shelby, we figured out that our man is still got Sarah out here in his heart. Maybe Sarah's moved on. She got herself somebody new, and she's moved on, but he's still pining. What? And you really like him. Maybe you kind of formed a connection with him, or you know, you just have great chemistry with him. What do you suggest a girl would do? What should a girl do? What's the high value thing for a woman to do in this situation?
I've actually just had this happen to me actually only at the start of this year. And I just said to him, look, I really enjoyed getting to know you. I really enjoyed our date, but it's fairly apparent to me that you haven't yet moved on from your ex-wife, and I think you really need to still have process that a bit more. But you know, you've got my number. Maybe when you feel a bit more ready, that you can get in contact with me, and we may be able to pick up where we left off if I'm still single. So that's how I've handled it in the past, is I'm just very honest and upfront with them, because there's sometimes like I've been on dates with men and they've started crying. I must have that personality where people like to just start to open up the floodgates. But yeah, so I'm just really honest with them and just say, I just don't think you're ready yet. I don't think you're in that right space yet. And I'm honest as well. I say I just really deserve to be with someone who's ready to move on and is ready to move into a new future with someone new. And unfortunately at the moment, I just don't think that's you. And they've always taken it really well. I've never had a guy who's taken that news badly. And I've always found they've gone, thank you for being really honest with me. So them actually appreciate the honesty, and being upfront with the communication as well. So, I think that's probably the best way to handle it. Just be open and honest with them about it. And likewise, if you feel like you're not ready yet, be honest with them about that too.
Yeah. I love that. I love particularly when you said, I deserve.
Yeah.
A few of us are high value enough to be honest with ourselves or have enough self-esteem to know what you deserve and to be able to articulate it to a man with no fear of rejection. And I love that. I deserve somebody who is ready. And like you said, men can only ever respect a woman that knows her mind. But what do you do when you don't want to let go? What do you do when you think, you know, because I know there's somebody watching this thinking, yeah, but I'm sure I could show him I'm a better woman. maybe if I stuck around long enough, he'd get over her. Maybe if I showed him that I'm just better than his ex, because so many women find themselves in that trap. What would you say to this woman? How would you help her navigate to the place that you're at, or our high value girls are at? How does how does the journey take place from there to that other place?
I think it's about working with my client and just working around self-esteem, self-love, and figuring it out what it is that she really wants from a partner and what she really thinks that she deserves from a partner.
Mm,
So it's working together around that to really work through her wants and her needs and what she desires and what she thinks she deserves, and trying to work to get to a place where she knows she deserves better, getting her to a place where she knows that she deserves to be with a man who really wants to be with her, has only got eyes for her, has no eyes for anybody else, and he looks at her and goes, that's my woman, that's the one.
mm,
And that's what all of us women deserve. We all deserve to be with a man who doesn't want to be with anybody else. So it's about working with my client to get her to that space, to
yeah.
get her to realize what it is that she deserves and to know that she deserves to be. And if it's meant to be,
Mm,
then if you let him go, he'll always come back if it's meant to be.
yeah.
And I think we've all got to realize it's really important as women that it's okay to let someone go, because if it's meant to be, he will come back
Yeah.
when he's ready.
Yeah.
Um, and it may be 2 weeks, 6 months, a year.
Mm,
But meanwhile, you're a high value girl. You're going to keep dating. You're going to go out there and keep dating other men, because you just never know who that right guy is. And he may just be around the corner. You just don't know.
yeah. Absolutely. And I feel that for us girls, we shouldn't be hard on ourselves. We just need
Mm,
to understand that we need to take the journey, and I
mm,
hope that if people, are paying attention and have been paying attention to my videos, and to the work that we do here at Chinese World, that they will realize that it's a journey. You don't wake up tomorrow and are able to say, I deserve better. You have to take the journey. And that's what we're here to help you
mm.
do. That's the whole
Yeah,
mission and purpose, is to
yeah.
take you from the place where you feel like you are the begging end. I love that, because I actually stole that from Sharnie. When I first heard it, she was like, I just feel like I'm at the begging end of relationships. I love that. And really just coming from that begging end of the relationship
Yeah.
to being that high value woman that high value men are looking for. So we know what to do, girls. Thank you so much, Shani, for your insights on this. We know what to do. We know how to walk away. We know the signs to look for, and we know how to react. Hopefully, leave your comments below, and Shani will get back to you, or myself will be looking through the comments, ready to answer your questions. If you have any videos that you would like Shani to do with me, maybe videos I've already done, but you would like to get her perspective, by all means, put them in the comment section, because we will be here every single week with a video for you. So it's been really great in this video. Thank you so much, Shani. And I will see you, angels and Shani, on our next video. In the meantime, take care of you. Bye.
Bye.